Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Factorio Break the Game. My name's Root Negative, and I'm here again today with Zedith, and we have some radical changes being made in the factory today. Zedith, what did we do?
We played around with FARL. We discovered how to work FARL's multi-track laying abilities, and we put them to good use. We've installed an 8-lane rail that sort of goes around this initial base, and then the crusher, and then some of the main lines that will eventually extend out to the mines. So we had a lot of fun with it, and then we've inserted this junction that we're standing in. So this is an 8-lane each-way junction, so the trains can go any direction from any direction.
I literally cannot zoom out far enough.
Can't fit on the screen.
Yeah, I just need to find a command. I keep getting who sucks. I think that was me talking trash at some point last night. So yeah, 8 lanes, any direction. That's pretty good. And that would, it takes a lot of work to get something like that set up, and the resources invested in here are substantial. You can see that when I count them up roughly, you can see we've got 160 signals, well, sorry, 240 signals, no, 230 signals, 1.5k straight rail. You know, it's huge. This thing is massive. Now, we notice that we've got a few trains dead on the line, so what we're going to do is go up and salvage these, and then FARL north a little bit more. Is that alright? Oh shit, you've already gone. You son of a bitch.
Catch you later, mate.
Have a shit one. Okay, thanks, bye.
Alright, so we can use Works Inquisitor's Crossing as a place to go. You good to go? I don't want to hit you again. We had quite a bit of fun. With no pathing.
Yes, we are.
So, manual drive. We had a bit of fun in the stream that we did last night.
If you could call it that.
And Root seems to have this affinity to the front of trains that travel at speed.
I set a new record. No bullshit. I had died, I think it was about 10 times.
And it got to the point where the factory couldn't keep up with making the armor for him.
I think that was probably the moment when I really realised how much I was fucking up, because like I knew I was dying a lot. And there's one of your pantsless trains. Stop the train. Stop the train. Stop the train. Oh god, don't fucking son of a bitch. Anyway, I realised I was fucking up, but that was really the moment when I was like, well, I have just completely wiped out the factory. Like, the factory couldn't keep up with me. Yeah. Tally-ho, James.
I'm going to hopefully northeast. There we go.
No pathing.
No pathing? That's right. Alright, we'll just manually drive. But yeah, no, it was a good effort, I thought.
Yeah, we did change a lot. We spent about 12 hours in the world, and most of it was spent playing around with the rails. You'll notice up here we've got rid of that coal deposit, put in an 8-lane here. We obviously did all this work. Now, the major things that have changed here were we picked up the unload stations, moved them right. We also, Zedith made a huge boo-boo in, what did you do? It was something with the size of the trains, and basically we ended up with 262 train stations, but only 141 unloading back at the base. So we took that as kind of a hint and upgraded the unloading stations to 262 stations. So these are full-size trains now, and all the outposts are slowly being transitioned over. We've also got the 8 lanes. You see, this is 8 lanes here. We've just filtered that into 2 for the moment. That will become 8 lanes off into this direction. The goal is to have 8 lanes in the 4 cardinal directions. So north, this will be the northeast. We'll have one heading to the west. You know, this will probably end up being, you know, off in this direction or something. And possibly make that a 4-lane up this way. So I envision that this line down here that we've made a 4-lane will carry a fair bit of traffic in future as we continue to expand and find new places. Now we're there. How good is that?
Yeah, what's happening? I think
oil
someone's
train.
left a little
That's no pathing. We have 2 oil trains.
It's a little PAX train.
Huh. So all we need to do is not that.
Not that.
On yet.
Tell you what, we're going to do this for now. We're going to be sneaky. That works too.
See? My way's better. Alrighty. Have you got the file? Yeah, of course you got the file. Watch out.
Roger.
Now, these 8-lane main lines, they're freaking dangerous.
Yeah, do not. I like Will's idea. We should wall the outside of them.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I nearly died again.
Put your warframe on.
It is.
Okay.
I'm wearing the warframe. Oh dear. Like the power armor just goes and it like, catapults you too far. And I'm expecting to go one less step than I do. Bad, very bad. So I think that this is a perfect opportunity, Zedith, to teach me how to use maintenance mode and thereby teach the viewers as well how maintenance mode works on the file, because we haven't covered it yet. And being able to lay 8 rails at once with signals and power poles is... I can't tell you how much time that saved us.
Yeah, it's huge. Okay, so we're not actually going to be using maintenance mode because we're not going to be ripping out any rails.
Which is a very important point.
Yes, we're just going to be using... This is normal file mode, but it's using blueprints, okay? So, what we'll do is jump out here and I'll show you what the blueprints have to look like once autosave does its thing. And
thanks, autosave. Oh, the train's moving.
I will just extend these rails past the other ones. We will, of course, fix this junction or this intersection up eventually, but just for now we'll leave it like that. Okay, so what the blueprints have to look like. We're obviously using an 8-rail setup, so our blueprint must have 8 rails. And we can see on the left side here, these left 4, the signals are on the right hand side because the trains are going to run in the north direction. And then vice versa on this side, on the left side, because they're going south. Now, one important thing, you have to either use medium poles or big poles. It doesn't work with small poles. We've chosen for big poles because we're going a large distance. And the most important thing is this chain signal. Now, what this does is it tells the file what rail you are going to be filing from. So if we go back over to where the file is, we notice it's on the 4th rail from the left, and that's where the chain signal is in our blueprint. So it knows what rail it's on, so it's going to place the tracks in the corresponding position. Okay, we can also file on a diagonal. So the way to do that is to set up a blueprint like this, and exact same mechanic. It's just that the tracks are on the diagonal. So again, you need that chain signal on the one that you're going to be filing from. If you want to, have you got 2 spare blueprints?
I'm just grabbing it now, my man.
Wonderful. So if you grab those 2.
Because last night, I was stick bitch most of the time.
He was. I felt bad.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
You thought it was hilarious. Because I was the one running along the lines, picking up signals by hand, and... Can you deconstruct those? I didn't bring any construction bots.
Sure.
While I think about it, I'll set that up. Now, once we have those blueprints, right, you put them on your tool belt, jump into the file, go into settings. Now, we want to place signals and poles. We want to place parallel tracks. Now, do I just... distance between rail signals, we're going with 30 because we have rather large trains.
Yep. And you just hit read. Now make sure that those 2 blueprints are the only ones on your hotbar. If you are running into issues, just check that, because if there is a different blueprint, you'll run into troubles with it. So if you just creep forward to about there and hit start, we should start laying 8 rails. Uh-oh.
What's up?
And it's just awesome, that's all. And it
do you need
munches,
a moment, Zedith?
It munches trees.
Yeah, we're already full of wood. You can see we're just depositing it by the rails.
Now, I'm not sure why we couldn't place that pole, but we'll just roll with it for now.
And you can see the frame drops are pretty hard.
Yeah, and that's it. Once we clear these trees, it will speed up. But when it is hacking apart the trees, it does chew up the CPU a bit.
It's fairly gnarly.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
So that's a really, really quick way of doing rail networks now with FARL. Of course, before you had to, well, if you were doing an 8 rail, you probably would have blueprinted it in with the personal roboport, and it would have just taken hours.
Now all your railing needs can be done in 5 minutes. FARL 4.1. Now with 20% less chance of corrupting your entire save file.
Yes. So if you are using FARL, we highly recommend updating to
love chest.
Oh, good. Update to version 12.7 because the devs fixed a bug that was corrupting saves when people were using FARL. So
and go to FARL 4.1 as well.
Yes.
Because that has kind of the other half of the puzzle. And it has some error checking now in the thing. Now, okay.
Now, how far north are we going to go here?
Until we have no more rails.
I like it. Let's do it properly.
I'm interested to know how the train's actually set up, how close my numbers are. Because I have a feeling we have too many power poles. Because I did tweak the file to carry more rails, fewer signals, and fewer power poles.
Yeah, I mean, we're just chewing through the rails at the moment.
Yeah, you can see it dropping. Like it's you know, we're going at a couple of hundred. Well, we're going at 8 per tile, aren't we? Really?
Yeah. And this is why I was saying we might need to upgrade our file train size. That could be a project that's worthy.
Yeah, definitely. I think we do need to go to... Well, we could just add, right, 2 wagons to the file and just make them more rail carrying. Because you can see that we've got plenty of signals. Yeah, plenty of signals, plenty of power poles. We've only used 24 power poles. Wow, we've overkilled that.
And then we'll just make a station here, which we'll call #Tony. Do you want to jump in?
No.
No?
There's a reason for that. You're forgetting. No power. Oh, that's because that was that unplaced station.
Yeah.
Please stop moving. Okay. You have permission.
So, do you want to upgrade that now, or do you want to just keep ploughing that main line? Because we can just go reload and grab the other file, actually.
Ploughing. A great word. Let's upgrade the file because we're going to need that, and I think that's something cool to show in the remainder of this episode. And you've still got that Roots and Noob station on the map.
Yeah, I actually had a few comments about that today, and it needs to stick.
Please. I do think that we need a death counter somewhere in the world.
We do.
Maybe like a Combinator build or something.
Yeah, one that you can just, as soon as, when you respawn, we'll work out where that position is, and you just increase it.
Increment the death counter. It needs to be like an 8-bit display, I think.
Yeah.
You better make it 3 digits.
I'd go for 4.
No. And now you're just being silly. Now there's only one thing I have to say about this new train system, and this is this freaking ugly junction that you put in. It works, but hot damn, baby.
Yeah, that one's just a temporary something.
And that's just to get the train network for the existing base to work, because this is the old main line, right? And this is where the new main line's going to run. You can see that we've torn out a whole bunch of solar to get this to work. The oil unload's got to move. My two signs, I've got to find a new place for the Hall of Fame. Oh dear, lots and lots and lots to do.
Alright, now how are we going to do this?
I don't know.
got an
Well,
idea.
yeah, I do too.
What's your idea?
Not have two files, have the one file.
Nah, that's terrible. You need two.
We're going to have two bigger files then?
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty. So let's grab that.
You know,
Do you
this
wanna just-
iron belt through the guts here is inconvenient.
Do you want to just help me get rid of these trains?
Why are we getting rid of them?
That you'll see.
You and your ideas. You're getting all uppity in it.
Oh yeah.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? B1?
I think I'm thinking what you're thinking, B3.
Are you thinking about adjusting this so that they all run nicely off this line? Is that what you're thinking?
No.
Could you be thinking
really.
that?
I'm thinking, hang on, where's that blueprint I just took? filling up with coal. So I'm thinking,
Oh, I am too.
do that.
Yeah, okay.
And then I reckon we can squeeze another file in there.
See, what I think, right, is keep that. We just need to rejig all the things in here.
Ah, I see.
You know what I mean? Okay.
Are we going to have room to do this though? No, we're not. Do we really need that many PAX trains?
Well, it depends on if you keep losing them.
I have never lost one.
Yeah, that's right, because you use your silly pantsless ones, don't you?
We could rip one out.
Well, that would still give us 4 PAX trains, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Which is more than enough, isn't it?
I think that's heaps.
Alright, let's do that. Good talk, good talk. Okay.
Now, hang on, I just need to put this blueprint back in with the stations. Because there was a roboport in the way.
That's inconvenient.
There you go. And so we'll delete the bottom one.
Because it looks ugly now, I need to move this. Oh, no, that worked. Excellent. Now, is that going to fit?
Yes.
You sure?
It'll be like box to box from the requested chests and whatnot, but it will fit, yes. Because if we move it up one rail, that might, yeah, that'll be better. Let's do that.
PAX Engineering. Okay, very nice. Oop, I need another train. Now, for those that didn't know, you can copy and paste train instructions, just like that. I like how the game is starting to make sense. Like you can do a bunch of logical things. Like, for example, you can transfer instructions
Yeah.
from, you know, your assemblers to your requesters, and it all works very, very nicely. So, how's your thing doing? You winning?
Good. Now, what are we going to make them? 252s? Do you think?
That would be wickedly fast.
It would be awesome, wouldn't it? We could plow at maximum speed.
You just love ploughing. You're not repressed, are you? Your back teeth underwater.
Now, so let's. We can just delete these boxes, can't we?
Hold on. Do not touch the boxes. I can't trust you to touch the boxes. God damn it! It's the last file you set up was screwed. Engineering train, I think it was.
I'll let you do your thing. I'll set up the new one.
Roger. Have you got blueprints of the setup for each wagon?
No.
Because if you were thinking, man, you grab a blueprint of each wagon so that you can do 2... oh fuck, why am I talking? Let's just do it. 2 of these. 1 of these. 2 of these. I got a file. You got a file too. Excellent.
I got a file, and then that's called File Depot.
Now what we need to do... Yeah, that works.
That's got to move into position first.
Raining on my parade again. Why do you have to be so sensible?
Mate, you should know by now, I'm not sensible. I'm crazy. Okay, so this middle one. Whoop. Hang on. Whoa, why are you putting the purple chest there? That's ugly. I see what you've done. Okay, I get you.
You with me now?
Never mind me.
Yeah, all good then.
All good.
Christ, I wonder about you.
I'm about that.
I think it looks like this is off. Looks like it's off a little bit. Let's just grab this. Maybe not. So we do that, right?
Yes.
Does that work for you?
So, hang on, what are they requesting? They're requesting all
that's
rails.
Perfect. That is perfect.
Yeah, I think that's a good ratio.
That's a work of art.
And then we just need purple chests on the other 2, don't we?
That's correct. Now, I'll show you a trick, right? Because we're going to have to move all of these. And they've all got a bit of resources sitting in them.
Just empty them into the
Yeah,
into
hang on,
the actual
hang on.
chests.
You got to automate these things, Zadif. Factorio, remember? Okay, now we've got that set up. Bam! Ah, it's like a plate, but different.
Wow. Bots.
Bots much? Got bots?
Got bots. I like it.
So, now the train's unloaded. Or it will be shortly. So, as soon as the bots come along. And it'll transfer it up to this file up here. And this file has 9,000 rail and counting.
Excellent.
And it's probably half... No, it's probably 3/4 full. It's nearly full. 11,000 rail.
Yes.
Far out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this episode has been a little bit longer than normal, but I wanted to show you guys this build, so I knew that we were close to having it done. So, hope you've enjoyed the episode, and yeah, number 99 is next. Zenith.
Uh-oh, look out. What surprises are in store?
Yeah, what jokes?
Come on, we don't joke. What did you just do?
Nothing.
Wait, none of that.